Sompa TV Sone adesoma my mamu nyina mo adwo enda nwumre nsam no dɔson ane yade ba kane mampane John Dramani Muhammad atodwa ya bo kyerɛ sɛ ne honeymoon nsɛnsɛm a wɔkan no amanfo bi agina no de asi bɔne yɛde mo nkyerɛkyerɛmu ɛbrɛw ɛnɛ anɔpai na sɛ nɛ anwumre yi na ɔsoafo abɛde akyerɛ yi a wɔhwɛ adwadie na afei so mfinyuma ho nsɛm so wɔde nneɛma bi egu akwan mu na ka wɔka no wɔka asɛm bi na wɔde ato akyire yɛde mo asɛm ɛbrɛw saa so na owura bi de ato dwa ya wɔkyerɛ sɛ maslog ɛho nsɛnsɛm a ɛkɔ so ma ɔpani ɛnɛ wɔne aban na ɛko no emu asɛm no na nka wɔse etwa de fa baabi na deɛn na wɔpɛ sɛ wɔka de ka ho yɛde mu asɛm ɛbrɛ yɛwura Vitus Azim wɔde nsɛm ato dwa ya wɔka kyerɛ aban ne sɛ ɛyɛ a wɔma nani nkɔ baabi na baabi a wɔgyina sɛ wɔgyina hɔ akyɛ dodo na ontu anamɔn na wɔnyɛ adwuma bi ɛmfa ɛnka ho NDC amanyɔkuo no ɛde to yɛwura Babin anim sɛ wohwɛ nneɛma akɔ so ɛwɔ yisi adwumakuo no atenayɛ sɛ wɔakadeɛ bi a wɔde yɛ adwuma ayera no a nyame anim nie ɛdi hwehwɛmu yie paa anwumre yi ensam no pii ka ho a yɛsi nkonwa no yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ yɛboaboa yɛ ho ne yɛwura kaseɛ dɛm ya Dreams FC and afenso Zamalek akansie no na akamiti baako na omapon obia enya enhyebi eguso a yeni tete ho yebewie bia na kase na kire no ye de bebremu afisam de ewo ho krobia kumase asante kotoko ene ekosen niema kosen yewura kasa ya kire no mu asem etesen na yakọ amonone Manchester United Chelsea the Blues ehun nsem record Serie A num na yakọ Spanish La Liga num ene Empire ebedwa Real Madrid ene Barcelona na emu asem ekosen Atletico Madrid hun sensam nyina no ya boabo na nwumre ya ye de ebro na kwabana kese na nwumre yi woni medi enhyamo Sompa TV achiri no Sompa 93.1 FM wasante mantan kropo kumasemu unya bi na watie Sompa 93.1 FM e wasante ne mantam kropo no kumasemu sanso na Sompa 90.7 Sompa 90.7 e wabono ne po yefam nkranza tachiman kentampo ne potam ho nyina no obi a tiam so yaba o yaba e 90.7 98.9 e wosunwane sanso na ahafo ene ne potamu omoso tiam so yaba o yaba Sompa 98.9 www.sompafmonline.com www.sompafmonline.com anyumre mizo de afra ne de yamfra ye wachara nyame ya adomo ye tutumirika yankrabata ne doson ye kan e de achero so ye ne sciatica expert no for a herbal center wonada roma ayam team sisiada ne kokoro nyina no ebedwane wonada roma ne yasinkunwa ye live e wo Facebook ene ne nkeka ho awudi achi a wonya bi ahwe na wonya bi akenkan Franka Crawford edema NDC amanyo eku no yewura John Dramani Mahama ena ekasai ebra wode nsam atudwa ena wo kyerɛ sɛ ono asɛm a wɔbɛka bia no onimni a wɔka ebra na wɔka nsɛm na ɔbɔntoa ena wɔka kyerɛ Ghana fo sɛ nyame yɛ adomo a honeymoon nsɛnsɛm bi ebepie mu na saa honeymoon ho nsɛnsɛm no a epie mu no ena manfo kyerɛ sɛ na wo bi a yato abama wa wo bɛyɛ adwuma saa honeymoon no ya honeymoon ukɔda hene ukɔda room 5 na ukɔda room 6 na adwuma no wugya no hɔ no hwan na emba mɛyɛ ene wa kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm bebre ɛwɔ adabraka ɛbra wɔne mpanifo bi ehyiaye na atemo mpanifo bi hyiaye na wɔde nsɛm ɛto ba no wɔkyerɛ sɛ wiase de saa o ewiase de saa o sene wo yɔnko a wɔtan asɛm no a wɔkan ye no ɛyɛ ne yapa sɛ Ghanafo agena no ɛde asi bɔne na sɛde ɔno ankasa si kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm no ɛneɛ.
And the ones who came and spoke on behalf of the teachers were trying to extract a promise from me that I was going to do something about their allowances, about some other things, you know. And what I said was, we know that the state of the economy is bad, but we might come into government and recognize that it is worse than we even thought it was. And so when we come, we'll do a century-like forum. And for those of the leaders of the unions, they know what we did at Century when we called the whole country together. We opened the books, everybody saw how much money we had, and we all decided to come out with a homegrown fiscal consolidation policy. And it was out of that we started to work to recover the economy. And so I said I was not going to make that promise, and that they should give a bit of a honeymoon. And that is what I said that was misinterpreted, to say that I want a honeymoon when I become president. I had a honeymoon with Auntie Lodina 30 something years ago. And so I don't require any honeymoon. I meant we should give the economy a honeymoon. We'll see what is there. And as we create, we can share. You can only share what you've created. And so that's the point I was making.
Kanemampane John Dramani Mahama na yetene kan oswafo abedi ekira ohwedwadie na afin so mfidijuma ehun nsam so no kra na saye marase bedwane de ma de ya ewo nhyaye so abato mpasua no so wo Asante Mantem Hase Dr. Stephen Amoa do na efe no stika dwumadie bi akoso na nyina no eyese public and then private dialogue na ekoso na de ekoso nyina no asem tele da so ne se yema akande no waye adwuma ama Ghana fo enumu no ode atodwa ya wo tere se ye kasa kobadie hu nsansam a enya de se eya aban nko a ye kasa dwadie hu nsansam a ya na enya aban nko a aban na afi so ankrankra ne kabomu a ne etimi aforo apakonkro agina so ne enya nantu papa bi agina so a sebe ya enema Ghana fo hwehwe no ebetumi abamu era na asem ni
the minimum is and some year kafa and near my here I bet me be Edijuma. I will dread him a titi and near my the Quaman. I hear transport, there be a different so and they far in shine, they process and near my day to near my idea a high pink maybe a high, but I know over for my name say a high pink close to one now. And na and sabi o ma dwen abia edi nyina ba together e ji say ade papa e be boy because yeah sabi once ya dia tum say e hu ba bi tichi maka kranye ni nyina no a ya be hye nim diefo edi hu abobo ni atekwe no o te e bon tofa e be boa e ma ye hyehyɛ ya ye as a country no oman no akona nim ye e be boa dwadifo e be boa aban so ni hyehyɛ awo ye because we nyina be me na hu baby and near to see baby ekoye ebe mo mo so mo di say adwuma na atiasie because I thought aban be na famu die and so mo kura sa ofano or efano so mo so nim die no mo near ma ofo eno so e ha adwe
Dr. Stephen Amoa echi na West Africa Regional Director de Market International yewura apia adomako kusire nsame kakra so eja ye kwan
the recommendation is there is a lot of opportunity in the logistics space, African continental free trade area. Ya sheni yena se tena ho abrofoya na ba tena ha sabe set up companies and businesses our body logistics no ebe ko enti aden na yemboa African for yemboa Ghanaians for na Ghana for no more antimi and set up a good logistics firm obetimi dey
abushaya kwaya nimo ewo ensam foforo emuna ensamu a yede etoaso no ene se former deputy attorney general wono kwa na saye osoafo hwe atentene ho ensam so yewura yi wode atodwa ya o chechire mu se nyame anim ne de akoso ewo maslog ho no nyame anim ne hadwen ya opanimpa e de maslog sadina tabaklo ateno ya ese no oda fiase woni aban no eko e de ahye no nyame anim ne yade se hadwen papa ubekwamu no na eye niema bi a ehye baabi ene ade a wo kire se wono kro ya no wato no bo ase wo hwe nkrata no mu bere dikan na ebere wo hwe nkrata mu odikan no nyame anim nie wono peka se no na ensam wo ho papa okase wo kan Ghana fo beka se bi a wono na bi a wo peka sa Joseph Dendog Penka ne ensam a ode ma ye nie
They did not even reach any agreement, yet the money was transferred to the rural bank. When the money got to the account of the rural bank, the people then asked, okay, so what is the interest rate of the money you have sent to us? Imagine, something that you should have done earlier was not even done. Then the interest rate was then quoted by Sedna. When the interest rate was quoted, the rural bank management said, look, the interest rate you have quoted, if we pick this money, we cannot make any money out of it, so we want to return it to you. What do? Good corporate practice. You write to them and give your account. Must lock account. Then they pay the money directly into the account and produce receipt for accountability purposes. You know what she said? She directed them to cash the money and bring it to Accra. And then they cashed the money in a Ghana must go, carried it to Accra. They met at Bachona filling station, Total filling station, and the money was packed into her boot and she drove away. And that ended it. She's been convicted of that particular charge. Second one, they were supposed to do some nationwide sensitization workshops for some category of persons with respect to matters like this. The money was about 2 million Ghana. Less than 5% was used for the intended purpose, the rest was shared. As if it was ground nuts. Look, there was a fire disaster in one of the markets. Some money was allocated to help the victims. Just a little percentage of it was used, the rest they shared it. There were some phones they had to buy. One on the market, 100.
Na penka de no achi na yewura Vitus Azim ene so kire se nyame anim nie ono so so obi ka ede to de ne nua no e kan ye ne ho.
You are accused of or found guilty of causing financial loss to the state. The first thing should be the recovery of the money. As for sending the person to jail, it should be a second factor. That is penalizing the person for the crime. But the state should be interested in getting the money back, either in cash or in property that the people have acquired over the years. Otherwise, we will just waste our time, send the person to jail, the state will take care of the person in jail, then he or she will release, come out and go and enjoy the booty. So for me, the priority should be recovering the money, retrieving the money that have been illegally taken. And then, of course, the person has committed a crime by illegally taking the money. You can now go ahead and do the person. If we don't do that, I think we are not making headway. Of course, let's say that.
Enyumere no nsia brem kase na yeguso a yede ma Sompa TV so na ohwe Sompa 90.7 ewo bono na po FM Sompa 90.7 ewo bono na po FM Sompa 98.9 ewo sunwane sanso na hafo ene ne mpotamu Sompa 98.9 Sompa 93.1 FM ewo Asante Mantan Kropon Kumasimo Sompa 93.1 FM ewo Asante Mantan Kropon Kumasimo aba fo ntentafide nso nyina so che wono mu a obotumanya bi ahwe na wanya bi akenkan Trotro penny abedi etire edema NDC amadwoko no yewura Mustafa Bande ena kasai yewura Bande wodi atodwa ya otrese nyamne anim nie ade bi wo hono a ya na hadwen ne scienti omo ka che yewura Aban Semana Kingsford Babin ya wono oya chiamehene ewo Ghana mbara sebedwam se ade bi wo hono a hadwen na krata ya efiri NDC amadwoko no nchen eba ya won Trotro penny fifi fiave kote ne sasa se epo sumdane tosu edunwatwe no etirikire mu se nyame anim ne se de ne emasitie no hadwen yete ne san ne ka ne san ne etie ne san aha ye hia wo he ene san yisi adwumakro no de niema bi agu nkrata so a Ghana fo ka ho asem so Ghana fo pekasa dodo ene san kire se wo niema ne wakade bi a wo de ye adwuma no niema no agira NDC amanyoko no kwa ye no omo etuoma no si omo so kire se mo boa mo pekasa dodo bibia nyinai mo nkoa na monim kasa mo nkoa na monim press conference ameja mfidi baabi wa friends am chofo afra so hu baabi wo ka asam no akwakosi ensam de omo ka bi pa na enum no na yewura yi Mustafa de atodwa no kire se hwe saa de na akoso niema ayira no ohu NDC amanyoko no ka wo omo ka omo san ka biem enche na yekoto aba do hunu be pan wo hu pese obehunu biye mu eyade se hadwen to mo de amasemo a omo ka kire Aban Babin no enie.
We have confidence in the state institutions, and I start to believe that we as Scout parties must also be part of ensuring that we get state institutions to do their work. Indeed, we would have to be separating what constitutes a crime, what the police have jurisdictions to deal with and what they cannot deal with. The police will not be on the street telling you that it is not their duty to ensure compliance of electoral system, define protocols of electoral system. But if you don't raise it, then you are becoming indolent of your rights. What the General Secretary of my party, who is the convener of communications of the Functional Executive Committee, is simple. That government has a direct oversight on all state institutions in the performance of their function. And in fact, even the fact that the members of parliament are going to be key participants of the election, none of them would want to be elected through a flawed system. If it doesn't go against you, then perpetrate that against something. And so, as an institution of democracy and the rule of law, it is there with
abusia ye koya nimu ewo ensam foforo emu ye ko bambo emu ensamu na yewura Isa Adamu Yakubu ona ye chief of naval staff na wono na kasebra o ya mamre ne amane na wapa ba bia wode wontiri beto ho ewo takurade ene ne empotamu na ensamu a wode atodwa ne kire se eyade se ebetimi aboa wo mo pa weinu eye ni mpajamu ewo ba bia wɔde wɔn tiri ɛbɛto so nya baabi de wɔn tito saa na aboa ama dwuma no ayɛfo ɛde ama wɔ mo abansoro kama dwumade no aseɛ no yɛwura Isa Adamu Yakubu panimpai wɔto no boa ase bra na nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ no yɛbusa no sɛ ade a mo nsa kan boa bɛn na ɛbɛboa na ɔhaw bɛn na ɛbɛyi ɛde afiri hɔ na ɛde papa bɛhyɛ anamu na timi aboa dwuma no a moyɛ no mu.
On the core pillars of loyalty, devotion, and excellence. This new accommodation symbolizes our devotion in ensuring the well-being and comfort of our personnel and their families who tirelessly serve our national interests. I'm aware that the government forces, including the government, they are expanding very fast to meet current security challenges. And it is important that personnel are housed in barracks rather than being scattered all over within the civil population.
Na enuachi Emmanuel Ayesu Kwafo or flag officer commanding Western Naval Command. Eho ena odi ni juma wanonso ensamwa wadema yenye.
This edifice. So we are showing that we shall take very good care of it. We've already appointed caretakers and when we manage it like with our rest house. We're going to make sure we're giving the use of the reform below standards and other accommodations in the living as well, such as the development work, all the companies that we are furnishing, they are rehabilitating, and all the good works we are doing, I assure you that we're going to take very good care of them.
Jumadie kɛseɛ bi ba so ɛwɔ Asante Mantamu na ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ sɛ President Edema Ghana Union of Professional Students yɛwura Samuel Nana Yaw Smith Dazi ɛna na ɔkasa wɔ Jumadie no aseɛ ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ sɛ ɛkwane a betumi afa so aboa na yasɔ wɔne a wagye nteteɛ emu adesuafo afamu na ɔmo nso atimi aboa bra suapɔn no watimi awie ensɛm a yɛwura no ɛde to dwa no kyerɛ sɛ onipa dasani bi a wɔate asefo asase so no nyame yɛ wadom na wo suapɔm na wonya nteteɛ saa no a etimi trɛ wadwen wonyansa ne wonimdeɛ no wo suahunu mu nti sɛ wo ba abɔnten saa no a wobɔ sɛ adwuma bi a wobɛyɛ no baabi ɛbɛfa wo sɛ bɛyɛ adwuma no wadwuma no a woyɛ no na wakɔyɛ danso a woda nso ɛwɔ afro mu ensɛm pii na yɛwura no ɔde man nsɛm twɛfo
Ghana Union of Professional Students. In entrepreneurship, senior insane juma, and no one bet me a bibi, and I want to say at a among Casamu, a be juma, and I eat me be among Casamu, and then they be senior, and who I get. Now, idea not yet come on and say, you share on me, you unemployment. So, you need money. People fear need money. They go school, go university, now what if need money? But Ghana Union of Professional Students after say the church there, it's in a young people and university students, young people who
na enuachi yewura Regan Mensa ya onu begyina mu edema owura Martin Ameyaw no eneye pani kwankyerefo se yede yani di akire na afenso ya trenetene ewo National Youth Employment opani no nsam a ono so de ma yene
Sabi whole of Ghana say apanyuma we bi se amabuna obo school mo bia omba be isa na eseniti no na ke se enye obia na benya pan etini ababe se eduma ye wo enti we timi bi no fo se omo bia moment na ho omo hye bi ase enuma bebre na wo pa omo betimi de omo ho ahyemu
na ne kwakwa mukura na yewura John Wesley wono so na yepani a wohwe dwumadie no nhyehyɛ na afenso dwumadie no ho ntam nketahudie wono so de nsam kakra e man nsam twofo sei
I'm sure with you for any of your phone, and I mean that's some puzzles in the one because I was once like when I'm with my the family always lead on call. We programs and project coordinating secretary at the Magana Union of Professional Students. The interview position is made in and said you may be Adama Kumaswatch the dry and I'm campaign when I say for and trouble my name. Michelle Bosse say about you to me at the side you made with Abba, Aman San Juma, any and Mabuno Sahoka say a band San Juma to me apida. The Ghana Union of Professional Students, professional union, I just say, as you have for a woman, so I'm about one year, ye should say, and come to me on one side, I be and I said, you're Messiano, I'm going to be able to go from because when you force it, I grow any form. And so, your shah, say, see, I know Yama, you will be to say, I prefer you, man, you need your home more. It's here into professional institutions in the crown, yeah, me, I was now officer, you need your home. It's your kind who boom.
Abusia afei ball obo Ghana Premier League no na yede ehase na no ada krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko mko piemu ewo manhia efikesie mu no ensem de what is supporters no madwalai pa na bra omko piemu ewo yewura anim no yewura eka om nsem kakra bi no mu sampa tumi na akasa no ntine se futu a yewura edema wo mo no omo de abo omo tamwa no mene omo sifom korobia Kumase Asante Kotoko ene Samates ene boye Kotoko 1 Samates entumi ante bibia ni Gold Stars ehye baako ama aduana omo so entumi ante bofo akwata no ehye baako ama Bechem United enso ehye baako na Heart of Lion ebo miensa ama Nations FC omo entumi ante Real Tamale United ehye baako ama Nsuatreman ebo mo eka mienu ya omo entumi ante afa yenko amanone na yenhwe sade enema esi ekoroye na amanone ya ye koro no abusua Everton the Toffees omo ball mienu ama Nottingham Forest omo entumi ante Aston Villa ehye miensa ama Bournemouth etimu baako anwumre yi Crystal Palace ene Mohamed Kudus se obeko Liverpool so obeba Chelsea so obeko hion wore ne management nko ananim Crystal Palace ehye mako enum ama West Ham atimu mienu se wo kakra na obi serew efisa Chelsea na ye ne yenim se Chelsea pa Michael Essien mo Chelsea no a na ubodia na obi ebehwe no ene hwan ubo Chelsea de obi ase chew ubo Chelsea de obi ase chew Chelsea de ombeluso ampani ampa ombeluso so ampa ti mayenko Spanish La Liga no moy na yo hesa de niema esikoye Getafe sheba ko ama Real Sociedad so tey eye 1-1 Ameria 1 Villarreal 2